everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tonight for dinner I'm actually going to be doing some kind of appetizer plate sampler type of thing, and you may be thinking, oh, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of work. It's not. I have some things in my cupboard already that I'm going to make part of it, but the one thing that I want to deal with tonight specifically is broccolini. Now, broccolini is kind of a cousin of the broccoli. It's longer, more slender. The stalks are completely edible. They're very tender. And actually the broccolini I'm going to be doing two ways. So right now I'm going to show you what I'm using. However, I'm preparing my broccolini. So I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to use the stems separately from the florets. So I've basically cut the stems off. I'm trimming the ends right now. That's what I'm doing at the moment. And then I'm going to wash them well. And then I'm going to wash the florets separately, and I'll show you how this is going to come together. Okay, so I have my broccolini stems. These I'm going to chop them even further. I have the florets. I have some quinoa that I prepared earlier, and I just boiled it in plain water, no salt, no nothing. And to this I will be adding a nice handful of parsley that I'm going to chop, lemon juice, salt, pepper, dried oregano, and some really good olive oil. With the broccolini stems, I have one garlic clove here to the right that I will be chopping and cooking it together. Okay, so I'm heating up a little bit of olive oil in a pan, and I'm going to saute my broccolini stems with the chopped garlic. And I chopped them fairly small, so just kind of waiting for my oil to get hot. And I have it over medium heat. You just want to saute them a bit, kind of get that raw flavor out. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and some pepper as well. So you can go ahead and toss this around. It's going to take a few minutes, and actually I'm going to cover this for maybe about a minute so that the steam can help cook it. Okay, this is just about ready. I also don't want to cook it too long because I want the green color to stay. I want it to retain its color. Okay, so I do want to prepare my quinoa salad, so to speak, in advance. I have my quinoa in here, I have the parsley. I'm going to go ahead and add this broccolini mixture with the garlic. And then I'm going to do lemon juice, a lot. I want, a really bright, lemony, assertive flavor. And then I'm going to also add the olive oil. And I'm using my good olive oil. I am going to add another bit of salt to this because, as I mentioned, there was no salt in the quinoa. So maybe about like a quarter teaspoon or so. Some more black pepper. And then some oregano. So the oregano, this is also kind of to taste. I do like the flavor though. I put it in the palm of my hand and I basically like crush it. So whenever I call in a recipe like crushed or pulverized, that's basically what I mean. And then I'm just gonna mix this up really well and put it in the fridge. And this is more than what I need tonight, but I don't mind having the leftovers because it's, really good for lunch or even for breakfast. If you're lucky enough to have an egg in the house, crack an egg and fry it up and put it over this. So I did taste this, and I added just a touch more salt, and I actually want to add some red pepper flake because nothing else what I plan to have is spicy. So I don't mind if something happens to have some flavor. And I'm going to add some more lemon as well. And then I'm just going to let this sit in the fridge. Okay, so now with the residual oil in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my broccolini. There is some water that's clinging to it, and that is fine. I actually want that. And I'm just going to cook all of it. This is going to be way more than I need, but I'm going to go ahead and just cook it all. Of course, a bit of salt. Pepper I will put towards the end. And then what I typically do, I add a little water to my cover, and I will just pour that over and cover. You want this to be vibrant green, basically like a stir fry, but it's a half fry, half steam. And this is done. Okay, so to my platter, I have my stir-fried broccolini on the side. I have my quinoa salad. I have some caponata that I'm going to add, as well as some avocado, some sardines, some cucumber, some arugula, and lemon. Okay, so I'll start with my arugula. I basically want to put this down across the whole plate. This is for more than one person. And I don't need like a whole lot, but I do want a bed of grains on this. And then I'll go ahead and start plating. And you can basically arrange it however you want. Let's see. And remember, the florets are very, very plain. I am going to dress them, but I just want to plate it first. I lucked out with the avocado. I'm using sardines. If you don't have sardines, you can use canned tuna. And I'm just going to pick out the fillets and arrange them. I'm not going to use like all this oil in here. Not quite done. I still want to put some lemon juice over my fish. As well as over the greens. And a little on the avocado so they don't brown. And just, actually I don't need it over the cucumber. I have a couple of extra slices of lemon, just in case we want more. I like to add cracked pepper over the sardines as well. And one last thing, over the broccolini florets, I am going to add a little bit of fresh olive oil, not a lot. I'm just plating some bread, and I'm gonna put tostadas on the table as well because that's just how it is. And this is dinner tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this meal with me, and if you would like more information, I will have some details in the description box, so please be sure to check that out. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.